I wondered if you had trouble in other countries, being abroad, whatever, getting drunk, partying, like on a day like today when you have a good chart position.
Actually, we haven't had that kind of problems. I think that the people in this band who want to party, they take alcohol and not anything else. And by myself, I haven't been drinking for 5 years now, so I'm totally like.
Are you straight edge?
Yeah, I'm like, you can say I'm straight edge, but that's interesting because sometimes you heard like bands get in big troubles with the things that they want to deliver with them. But about parties, once we had a gig in Finland in one city, and they had an after party on the hotel corridor, and I was sleeping in one room, and I was like, it sounded like there is 30 people or more on the corridor, and it was so noisy. I had to make a phone call to the reception and say like, oh, I don't want to tell who is here, but please get these people out of the corridor, and they came to stop the party.
And we thought it was like some Japanese businessman or something. And next morning he told us, well, okay. I made a phone call. What?
Yeah.
Who are your favorites? Who is?
Well, Muse. It's my favorite band.
Okay. And besides that, or influential bands on your sound, what made you become? I just
found Metallica again. I've been a big fan. I mean, all of us have been.
The old stuff or the new album?
I have all the stuff, but when the new album came out, I was like, oh,
cool, yeah.
How could I forget this band? It's such a great band. So lately I've been just listening to Metallica all the time.
I think the Coldplay and Counting Crows is also great music.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna see some other. Next band is gonna be Mars Volta. You know them?
Mars Volta?
Mars Volta. You don't know them? They had one of them just died recently, and you have this song called "Funeral Song" on your album, right?
Yeah.
I wonder, is it like a dead letter or a letter that you kind of send away and singing it for someone who recently died of your friends, or?
No, actually, it's been like it's about my ex-girlfriend, and I've been very, very bad to her many times, like very.
You treated her badly.
Fuckhead. So, I got to see these nightmares like I was dying, and so I thought it was like a punishment in my dreams for being such a cruel guy.
So it's kind of funeral song of his own.
It's my own funeral.
Yeah, he died in his dreams, so a funeral song for that kind of dreams. But I don't know. I was just one day I was just thinking if someone wants to have that played in his or her funeral, that would be great.
Yeah. And did you bury your bad feelings and your bad dreams with writing the song, or is it better now?
Yeah, actually, that's the way it works. So it's very relieving for me to write down the lyrics and sing about those things.
Is it for you to like making music? Not singing, but making music, does it help you with like feeling better and creating a better feeling in you?
Yeah, I think that for us the music is like expressing yourself, and if you really want to express what is inside of you, if you feel bad, if you say it to someone, I think that helps, because if you're sharing your feelings. Definitely. And that's also what our fans say to us. They are like, oh, I listened to your song and I was crying and I went through my emotions and like that. It's very nice to hear people saying something like that our music can also help them, and yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I think these guys, Mars Volta, also use their music to get over such a bad thing as a dying person. And now we have the song Energetic ESP, it's called. This guy of Dashboard Confessional, he was a school teacher before he kind of got successful with his music. What have you done before the success came? You were friends obviously before that. How have you spent your days besides making music?
Yeah, actually I know that many of my musician friends, they are like they are teaching in schools, or they are teaching, or they are teaching their instruments for kids, and like that. That's very common, but we started when we were like 14, 15 years old, so we haven't really done any real job. Yeah, we just stopped school and we started playing a band. Yeah.
It's a good way. You made your hobby your occupation.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Okay, so now we're gonna see Hands Down by Dashboard Confessional. Okay, there's a German band, very brand new. It's like one girl, one guy, and they have like 3 musicians floating around. It's called Etwas something, and the song is called Ich zieh mich vor dir aus, which means I'm gonna get naked. I'm gonna undress in front of you. And I talked to E of Eels a couple of weeks ago, and he told me that he was of the opinion that drummers always like to get naked on stage. Do you think that's true? Does your drummer do that?
Yeah, at least it's quite hard work to play the drums because it's so physical.
Yeah.
And I remember that maybe 6-7 years ago I played some gigs in the underpants, or even in girls' underpants.
Little girls.
Little girls.
Pink underwear.
Yeah. But
But you don't do that anymore.
you know, I think the Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, he's doing that really cool style,
Yeah.
playing naked.
So when you play live, you just, you keep your clothes on, but you get crazy, or?
Yeah, and the audience takes the clothes off.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna see Etwas. Thanks for being here in the show.
Thanks.
Do you have any shout-outs? Anything you want to tell the people? Do you have your
I think that if people are interested in our band, you can check the website in www.therasmus.com.
Cool. There you can get all the information, when you're gonna play where and all that stuff.
Yeah, everything's there.
Also downloads or other music stuff.
Yeah, there is like downloads.
Cool. So check this website, and I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks.